Hello and welcome back. We're here for the fourth Cup quarter-final. France kick off from right to left against Ireland. And it's heartbreak for the Fijians. There was somewhat of a technical issue there for that third Cup quarter-final towards the end, but in case you missed it, I missed part of it. But Fiji 19, New Zealand 21. And we're underway in this fourth quarter-final. France up against Ireland. As Ireland come away with possession now, working their way up to halfway against the French. They can't make anything of it there. The Irish almost up to the French 5-meter try line here. It's going to be a penalty to France. The score still at 0-0. Welcome back, folks. We're all live. There was a technical issue, but it's still 0-0 here in this fourth Cup quarter-final. France up against Ireland. And Ireland putting the ball in touch here on this left-hand touchline inside the French territory on their own 10-meter mark with Kelly to feed the line out for Ireland. Four and a half minutes to play here in this first half. Which of these teams will go on and play New Zealand, who defeated Fiji, of course? In case you missed it, I missed part of it. But that score was 21 points to 19 in favor of New Zealand. So heartbreak for Fiji in the quarterfinals. Zero here. France getting the scrum down. It was a knock-on from Ireland there, looking to work their way up to halfway now. In position. Ireland stout on defense here. Holding up the French player. The referee might call a maul here. He can't get his knees to the ground. And it is going to be a scrum to Ireland there. Some great defense from the Irish. Ireland will have the put into the scrum here. No score as of yet in this first half. But in possession, Ireland here, just inside the French half. With 2.5 minutes to play here. Ireland looking to break away. Shift it down this left-hand touchline. The ball's a little bit loose, but they managed to rescue the situation there. The ball's gone into touch. It's going to be a French line out here. Ireland not able to do anything with it. Or in fact, it's an Irish line out. Heartbreak for Samoa, heartbreak for Fiji. We will not be seeing the Pacific Island teams in the Cup semi-final. But Ireland, clean line-out ball on their own 10-meter mark on this right-hand touchline. Keep possession, but not doing much with it for the moment. Knocked on there from a French hand. It's going to be an Irish scrum. But a tense affair here in this fourth cup quarter-final. The winner of these two teams, should I say, will play New Zealand. Of course, we're going to have in that first cup semi-final Argentina against the USA. Ireland, unfortunately, if you're a South African fan, of course, doing away with the Blitzboks in that pool game, coming off a high there. But it's all pressure in the cup quarter-final. The mentality, the accuracy has got to be there, and for the moment, it's not there from the French. With just under a minute to play in this first half. Ireland decide to go for territory here. Still at 0-0. They can't make a clean catch of it, and France come away now. It's going to be a line out. It's going to be Irish ball. So both these teams not getting into their full rhythm for the moment, but time almost up. Normal time on the clock here in this first half. And the score still at 0-0. So a tight affair. We saw a demolition early on when the USA done away with Great Britain. We saw a tense affair when Argentina beat Samoa. We saw a tense affair when New Zealand overcame Fiji by 21-19. And here for the moment, we're at 0-0, folks. What are we in for come second half? France in possession there with the scrum now, and an opportunity to attack and make something. Open up the account in this fourth cup quarter-final. It's all fizzled out for the moment, but it can all change in the blink of an eye as France look to come away with it now. Can he free his arms in the pass? No, he can't, but France hold on to possession. Down this right-hand touchline, the French hold on to the ball, but then fumble it forward. Ireland are going to play from deep. The French back in possession. Ireland utilize their advantage. Can France make them pay for it now? Someone needs to straighten the line. Here come France. Centre field about 15 meters out, and it's a penalty to France here. Quick play from the French, shifting it towards this right-hand side. Is there an opportunity? Yes, there is. It's try time for the French. Jordan Seppo goes in. And the French do open up the account here. Beyond normal time, but on the brink of half-time. We'll go into the lead. We just wait to see if the conversion can add the extra 2. Tight up against this right-hand touchline. It's sailing. Sailing. It's hit the right-hand crossbar. So it will be 5-0 in favour of France, but a very tight affair here in the fourth cup quarter-final. All to play for in the second half, in case you missed it. The USA 27, Great Britain 0, Argentina 14, Samoa 12, New Zealand 21, Fiji 19. And this, of course, being the final game of the Cup quarterfinals in the Vancouver Sevens. Heartbreak, of course, as I mentioned, if you're a South African fan, the Blitzboks unfortunately coming up short. Not able to progress beyond the pool stages. A few questions, I'm sure, would be asked. We don't want to pass any judgment, but there's definitely areas where the Blitzboks would need to improve on. Come the Los Angeles Sevens, which is next weekend. It's hard to put it all together in a week, but South Africa, world-renowned in this format of the game, they're able to do it. They've got the skill. Perhaps one or two areas. The physicality department, as we were speaking about, is an area where they could perhaps look into. But for the moment, it's an ebb and flow of physicality here for France and Ireland as we're just about ready to kick off the second half. It's France who lead by 5 points to 0. Slender lead for the French as Ireland kick off from right to left. And gather the restart. Ireland will have advantage at scrum time here. Slight knock on from the French. A very contestable kick, and we see the fans cheering on from all around the world. It's all action. It's all drama in the Sevens. This, of course, being the Vancouver Sevens leg. Argentina took gold in Perth, and they definitely have the opportunity to march on as they've made the Cup semi-finals together with the USA and New Zealand, who will be joining them. Ireland in possession from that scrum. Inside the French half now. Ireland looking to open up their count, securing the ball at ruck time. The French putting some big pressure on Ireland, forcing them all the way back to their own 10-meter mark. Some wonderful defense here from the French. But Ireland keep on to the pull and keep playing positively as they look to break blind down this left-hand side, but the French defense carrying the Irish attacker into touch, but the referee awarding a penalty to Ireland there. It's an infringement at ruck time. And we see the likes of Anton Dupont didn't start this game, but coming off the bench, looking to stamp his authority on this game and send the French into the Cup semi-final. We know what he has to offer. Nobody has any doubt. But for the moment, it's Ireland in possession, looking to work themselves up to the French 22 now so far. Some resolute defense from the French, but Ireland stepping, weaving. Is there an opportunity here? It's going to be a yellow card. It was a late charge there on the Irish player who put a little chip kick ahead, or grubber kick, should I say, impeded, and the referee on the spot. No patience for nonsense today or this evening if you're in Vancouver, Sunday morning if you're in South Africa. But a late tackle there has resulted in the French going down a man. What sort of moment will that be in this game? Time off for the moment, just over 4 minutes to play. But what a fight back from New Zealand. early on in the third cup quarter-final to take and edge the Fijians by 21-19 after losing the opening game against the Blitzboks. The Blitzboks, of course, not even featuring in the playoffs. New Zealand has just kept growing in confidence. Can Ireland get any confidence from this position on the field? The ball is loose from the scrum, but still in possession, the Irish. Looking to play down this right-hand side and capitalise on their one-man advantage. If they shift it wide down this left-hand side, they've got the likes of Conroy, Jordan Conroy, just can't get away. It's Jefferson Lee Joseph who goes in there to make the attempted steal, but the referee's going to give another yellow card. He feels like dishing him out tonight. And France down to 5. Surely Ireland can capitalise now. The referee judging their deliberate knockdown. And it's Jefferson Lee Joseph who will go to the sin bin and put France in a very precarious position here. Ireland just need to get the ball out wide. Surely now they've got to go wide and score, which they do. The scores are level with 3 minutes to play. It's Henry McNulty who goes over for Ireland. But of course, France clutching at straws with only 5 men on the field, desperate to get one of their yellow cards back for the moment. But Ireland making them pay. Henry McNulty making them pay by putting the ball over the try line. Ireland level it up with the conversion to come. The conversion, however, unsuccessful. It's 5 apiece, and it looks as if one of the yellow cards for France will be back. So up to 6 now, France. But it's difficult as it is playing with 7 against 7. So much space on the field. You can ill afford it with 6, let alone 5. France gather the restart. The scores are level. What are we in for here? The French tight up against this touchline. It's advantage to Ireland. And all of a sudden, the momentum has swung in favour of the Irish. The French conceding 4 consecutive penalties. Kind of their own undoing for the moment, but the yellow cards are back. Or not yet. Couple of seconds there, so France will have to play here with still 6 men on the field. Ireland making all the play here, 5 metres from this left-hand touchline on the French 10-metre mark. It's 5 points apiece on the scoreboard. It's 1.5 minutes to play on the clock. As they feed Jordan Conroy down this right-hand side, France will get a penalty. Legally over the ball, says the referee. So here's a real opportunity now for the French. But deep inside their own half, they'll look for some territory. They are back to their full complement now. And into the Irish territory, Rebadge back on the field. After his sin binning, we're on the 10-metre mark on this right-hand touchline in this 4th Cup quarter-final with 30 seconds to play. The score's locked up. Will we see some magic from the French here? You kind of feel this try should do it. Should they score? Here come France. Up to the 22. Looking to shift the ball down this right-hand side. Here come the French into the 22. A slight knock on there. And it's all action here. The French, unfortunately, not accurate there as they got to work themselves towards the danger zone. But time just about up on the clock. Five points apiece. If nothing comes of this, we will have extra time, of course. The Irish, via Conroy, try to work themselves outside the 22, but a massive counteract from the French. He has an opportunity now, looking to feed Dupont. But he goes in to secure the ball at ruck time, and here come France in possession now. Tucked up against this left-hand touchline. Dupont at scrum off. Doing what he does best, shifting the ball wide. The Irish defending for all money here. This will be the final play should France score. They're working their way towards the try line. Ireland keeping their shape on defense. And it's going to be a yellow card here. Ireland, desperate times for the Irish, the men in green. Niall Comerford is going to go to the sin bin. What late drama are we in for here in this fourth cup quarter-final? France calling for the scrum, and rightfully so. They don't need the conversion, they just need a try. And it's Dupont with ball in hand. You kind of get that air of confidence that France can push on here. 5 points apiece. France 20 meters in from this right-hand touchline. Deep inside the 22 as Dupont breaks away. None other than Antoine Dupont. Allez les Bleus! And he sends France into the semi-final of the Vancouver Sevens. Shaped to go open side, but he knew all along he's going to go blind. And it's Antoine Dupont who puts his authority, puts his signature on this occasion and scores the try. And you can see what it means to the French. France 10, Ireland 5. The conversion inconsequential, but all eyes on Antoine Dupont here. And France who go marching on, and they'll face New Zealand in the Cup semi-final. But a wry smile there from Antoine Dupont. It's 12. The conversion is good. It's 12 points to 5, folks. France take it over the Irish. What drama at the end. But none other than that man, Antoine Dupont, your beauty. Simply sensational stuff. It's been a pleasure to take you through the Cup quarterfinals. From myself, Roots here at Forever Rugby and Forever Sports. Bye for now.